U.S. migrant held after leaving church where he sought sanctuary. An undocumented migrant has been detained after leaving a U.S. church where he had been living in sanctuary for nearly a year. Samuel Oliver Bruno, 47, reportedly left the North Carolina church to give fingerprints as part of an application to stay in the state with his family. But when he arrived for the meeting, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, officials detained him. ICE officials generally avoid making arrests in locations like churches. Demonstrators tried to stop the officers from taking Mr. Oliver Bruno away, but were themselves detained. Police arrested 27 people, including a pastor at the church and Mr. Oliver Bruno's son, Daniel, after they refused to let the car carrying the 47-year-old leave. Mr. Oliver Bruno is a convicted criminal who has received all appropriate legal process under federal law, has no outstanding appeals and has no legal basis to remain in the U.S., an ICE statement said. But two state representatives, David Price and G.K. Butterfield, condemned the abrupt arrest in a statement and accused ICE of working in concert with immigration officials to arrest him. At best, Mr. Oliver Bruno was presented with a catch-22 dilemma. At worst, he was entrapped, the statement read. Mr. Oliver Bruno had been living in Citywell United Methodist Church in Durham, North Carolina. According to the advocacy group, Alerta Migratoria NC, Mr. Oliver Bruno went to have his fingerprints taken at the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Office in Morrisville, North Carolina, as part of his application to remain in the state with his wife and son. But on arrival, plainclothes ICE agents seized him and put him in the back of a van. According to local paper The News and Observer, the Mexican citizen moved to the U.S. in 1994, followed by his wife 2 years later. It is unclear when he returned to Mexico, but he was arrested in May 2014 when he tried to return to the U.S. to be with his wife, who was undergoing heart surgery. He pleaded guilty to entering the U.S. on false documents and was reportedly released from ICE custody in June 2016, before moving into the church in late 2017. If deported, ICE will be delivering Samuel to danger and death, Alerta Migratoria reportedly said in a statement. Furthermore, ICE is not allowing us to give Samuel his diabetic pills or insulin medication, which is further putting his life in danger. Bishop Hope Morgan Ward at the church meanwhile asked for intervention from U.S. senators. The humanitarian crisis relating to immigration is neither distant nor removed from our shared life, his statement read.